Hey everyone, I'm Quinye and this is Quinvious. And I gotta say, this has to be the most frustrating moments of my entire life. Just when you think we're getting somewhere, we always get knocked down 10 pegs over. And it's just ridiculous. It's very, 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 very ridiculous. They done cut off the water supply. They cut it off. And I understand that in this society, you basically need money to survive. Let's just cut to the chase. Let's just keep it real. Let's just be plain open. Like, you legit need money in this society to survive, or else you're going to be 6 feet under. Because let me tell you something. Nobody in this world cares about your needs, that you need water, that you need food, that you need a roof over your head. And when you do try to get a job, they always asking you, do you have experience? Like, how are you supposed to get experience if nobody would give you a chance to even try? Like, that literally makes no sense to me. How in the world am I supposed to get experience? How am I supposed to be experienced in the job if nobody would hire me? That literally makes no sense. And even on top of that, you have to call over and 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 over again just to get somebody to respond to your application. And more times than none, they could very well just throw it in trash. Just don't even read it. Don't even pay attention to it. Just throw it all in the trash. And that is the most frustrating thing in the world. You're trying to get a job. You're trying to get income. You're trying to do the right things. But people all around you, they don't make it easy for you. They don't make it easy for you to get ahead in life. You're constantly having to call and call and call and call and call and call and call. Be like, okay, it's been weeks. Why haven't you responded back to my application? Or even worse, they don't even respond at all. They just do not respond to your application. So back to what I was saying. They don't respond back to your application. They just flat out ignore you, and you should not have to be tracking people down. You really, really shouldn't. It's their job to come back to you in a timely fashion on whether or not you're either going to have an interview or the job. And that's another thing. To even add a step forward, you whenever you do have the interview and stuff, it still takes them days and days and days and days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to let you know something. And when they finally do let you know something, they be like, well, we're going to go with someone else. And then you be saying to yourself, what in the world is it going to take for somebody to get a job? Like, what do they expect out of people? Like, I just do not understand what they expect for a person to do. Like, I'm not trying to sign up for NASA. I'm not trying to get a job at NASA. I just want a simple paying job so I can survive in life. And yes, my boyfriend has a job, but let's just say bluntly that they don't pay him like they should. Plain and simple. They do not pay him like they should. He has his own business, and so far they have not been paying him like they should. They really, really don't. There be months and days and weeks where he has gaps in pay, and it's just awful. We're in a very, 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 very awful situation. And all that people care about is that, hey, you're not paying your bill. And when you don't pay your bill, we're going to cut you off. And here we are just struggling, trying to make ends meet week from week, month from month. And here I am. I done been without a job for, it done been a couple of years at this point, pretty much, because every time I would fill out an application, I either have to track them down, or whenever I do get the interview, I still have to track them down. And in the rare moments where I do get a response, they'd be like, "Oh, well, we're going with someone else," or "Oh, you don't fit what we're looking for right now." And it's just really, really. Or even a step further, what's even worse is that they act like you never even filled out an application, you never even did an interview, and that's even more frustrating. This whole thing is just frustrating to no end. Because we are trying our hardest to make it ahead in life. But when you got people around you that are not willing to work with you, it be kind of hard, like, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. So I was barely able to brush my teeth. I'm not even able to wash my face. I'm not even able to clean my glasses. Like, look. You see this? You see all of this? You see this? So, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just insane. I don't know what really else to do. I mean, I do got this app where you can, like, hold on. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I do have this app to where it pays you money for playing games, but even that is really not a substantial thing because they only pay you in coins. They only pay you in coins. It goes by the coins. It doesn't go by the actual dollar. Like, how are you supposed to pay for anything when they just going by the dollar? It literally makes no sense. But hey, I mean, that's life. If you don't have income, you might as well just dig your own grave and go 6 feet under because you can't survive. You cannot survive in society without some kind of income flow. That's just how it is. That is how it is. No, it's not right. It is never right. But hey, that's just the world we live in. You gotta have money to survive, and there's just no ands, if, buts about it. If you don't, you're gonna be 6 feet under. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And when you have people that always be like, "Do you have experience?" or they don't never email you back or text you back, or you have to constantly track them down. And even then, they still won't email you and text you back. Or even when you do have an interview, you still have to call and track them down because they don't have the common decency to let you know, hey, we did the interview and we review and all this and that. And even then, when they do let you know, hey, we receive your interview and all this and that, they'd be like, "Well, we're going to go with someone else because we don't think you're qualified enough." But how am I supposed to get experience if nobody will hire me to even have experience? You gotta get hired to have experience. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But hey, and again, that's the society that we live in. So yeah, so we're just gonna have to take it one day at a time, like we have a choice, because unfortunately the world still spins. Nothing is gonna freeze just because you don't have really much income, or they cut off your water, or they could very well cut off the power and what have you. So yeah, this whole thing is crazy and it's frustrating, but hey, that's just the world we live in. So, thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more, please click the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys next time on another video. Okay, bye. Da, 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 da.